Cool. Okay, we should probably know what's in that Tasty account though, because I have no idea. I'm pretty sure.
It's like a small thing though.
I think it is small. Yeah.
It's like. But what if small is like $70?
I mean, it's not that bad still. What's it? $3.50 Tasty. Why did I write TY?
I don't know. Yeah, so I think I already went through all the stocks. So the only
We're up
ones that
$17 on it.
we should.
It is.
What is it?
I don't know.
Oh, and Tasty.
Yeah, it's on Tasty. So we're selling the calls.
Oh, we did a credit spread.
We made money on this then.
We made a credit spread. Okay.
Yeah. Again, well, yeah, I knew we were in a credit spread. I just didn't know which side.
Oh, I didn't know we were in a credit. I thought it was Josh's play.
No, it's not.
It's our play.
It's our play. We limited the top. So
nice. So what was the credit? How much we're supposed to get?
So we were supposed to get. I think when we I don't know how much.
Actually, right now, just calculate the difference, and then that's what we're looking to get.
Okay. So 17.
So 48 and 65.
So the difference is 240, or the 250, right? The total difference.
No. Like the profit loss. So this is 65. This is 48. What's the difference between those two right now?
17.
Yeah. So that's how much we're looking to make. $17 more. I
feel like I'm not doing this math right.
Because like think about it going to zero.
Is this muted by the way?
No.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we're selling the 350 calls and we're buying the 352s.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we're below that right now. So those are probably gonna expire OTI.
Yeah.
Is BA on?
Well, BA is right there. It's down.
Yeah, I know it's down. So we timed it really well because it tanked. So.
Wow, I think you passed selves. I completely forgot about that.
I know, we're fucking smart sometimes. It's awesome.
Well, it's a good.
I remember I saw this. I was like, "This is perfect," and I guess we executed, which is like kind of new because we don't usually execute on stuff. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. You know, I realized if we executed on everything we thought of, we would have been up so much money. Like, yeah, we'd be down on certain things, but like overall, way more up. Just like dramatically.
Yeah, way more up.
What was it at? BA on Friday. I remember I wanted to get it because I was like, oh, it has no time to recover above that.
BA has this.
Can I see the daily? Oh shit!
This is that on Friday.
Where was 350? We bought it, I think, when it was 350. So how do I look at the history?
Alright, 340.
Okay, BA we got filled on 214, so Friday.
2:14. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it give you the time? No.
It tells me, yeah, it does. 154.
Okay.
Okay, now I see it. The total credit is $30.
Okay, so that makes sense.
So we're probably gonna collect on the whole thing.
Like 15 more bucks.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's not bad. Slow growth is the best growth.
Yeah.
It's not true, but it's okay. We have to beat out all of
above 320 on Apple is Apple.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the market to open so I can see what happens to this Tesla thing. After that, I'm gonna go to school.
You're gonna go? Okay.
Probably. Netflix 290.
That's the gap fill level.
Dude, Z filled the fucking gap that I was talking about.
Z?
Yeah, dude, check it. Check the daily. You're not gonna be able to see it on the intraday.
Did it go through earnings yet?
No. It's approaching.
Gap fill's still there.
Is it not there? It was up like 1.5% yesterday.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at this. This thing is good.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this
honestly,
since of last year. I've been waiting since August.
Really?
It's so funny. Yeah.
Honestly, I would say take the position now. Or maybe is that a little early? I don't know. The wicking is strong, but it's...
See, this is what happened last year. Earnings happened and it completely rejected. So earnings will happen and it'll gap above the gap fill. That's what's gonna happen.
But then the earnings is soon, so you should probably...
Yeah.
I want to play... Would you be down to play that kind of heavy?
That's today after hours.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna have to, if you're gonna play it, you're gonna play it today.
Yeah.
You're not liking it?
I'd rather not.
Dude, if you don't, I will. So I think I think you should.
I mean,
fine. Look at the options.
Actually, let's do it on one of the other accounts.
I think this is the best account to do it on, because it doesn't hurt any of those accounts. Or it doesn't hurt this account. Because the thing about this gap fill is it's very obvious to the rest of the market too, which means if it prices it in, you're gonna see the price in happen above that price level. So, man, those are kind of expensive.
220. Yeah, they're going to be. It's earnings.
But if it hits, it's gonna be worth a lot more. Don't chase Tesla. R word. Don't need to chase it because we're already.
Who said? Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. Don't enter in the first break.
He got like fucked by Tesla for that.
Mm-hmm.
He lost like 17K that day.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Nvidia's been upgraded like hard.
That's amazing because we're
bursting. Ooh. Big ooh.
Yeah. So we're in it.
How much are we in
I
for?
just put like 40 something bucks.
Mm-hmm.
I changed Josh's play because he wanted I got the 315s and 320. Yeah. He was getting the 320s and 330s for next week.
I see. But you got this week?
So I got next week 315 and 320. Closer, but the same amount of money.
Okay.
You know
closer.
What I mean?
So
yeah, but
so you just got it in at a better price?
No, I got closer strikes, so it's more probable. Mm-hmm. But I paid the same amount of money. What I gave up was $500 extra of possible spread, which I'm willing to take because I'd either get more probability for it hitting than not, and then actually making a lot.
Yeah, you would actually make money. Or like you have a higher probability. I mean, I feel like that's something that needs to be calculated in now is higher probability.
Yeah.
Right? So you can't just include risk, reward, and all that stuff. You have to include probability so we can make a proper like game theory model essentially. Alright, we got 2 minutes to open. You should probably set up if you want to play something, come over. Yeah. You should set it up.
So Nvidia Shop and Apple. I'm thinking already Nvidia, so we don't need to play it. I don't think.
I guess.
Maybe. Nvidia's just all-time high, so I'm gonna have to see. I really like Shop.
To get through it. You like it?
Yeah, above 555, definitely in. I actually kind of want to play debits on this one.
Okay.
Apple is just a straight up gap fill.
How do we become profitable? That's what I'm trying to think about.
What's up?
How do we become profitable?
Yeah.
How do we start making money? You know what I mean? We need to. Hey, we're not keeping up with our locks.
Yeah.
Like at all. So if you do end up getting a chance, like if the market slows down, can you fill those?
Yeah.
Because we seriously need to get on it, and we need to keep track of what our total account values are worth at the beginning of the week, and then compare them at the end of the week. We need to see if there's actual growth because technically we're comparing ourselves against actual like hedge funds and stuff like that. So like theoretically that's how you kind of operate, because if you can't beat the S&P 500, then there's no point in you doing this. You're better off just putting all your money in an investment account or in a Roth IRA or something. Sure. And just letting it grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just want to make sure that like works out. I think this is probably gonna hit 545 or 600 this Tesla play, but
okay.
I really will have to just wait and see.
Wait, what's this price? 360?
Oh, open.
800.
Yeah.
For now.
Ooh, what a glitch. These fucking strikes, man.
Don't expect any proper valuations until like 10 minutes after this.
Yeah. This account is flat. See, what's wild though, it's only like $100 up, which is what I thought. Despite the move on Tesla being massive. Yeah, I would play AMD too. Bro, how do you get those before me?
I don't know.
They're coming from me.
Yeah.
Where's my phone? Fuck.
I don't have it.
Oh, it's not here.
How did it get there?
I don't know, because I'm retarded. Alright, count 700.
UNH is at 304. Oof.
Dude, I really want to sell this on it. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ugh. Gross. I'd close
Nvidia's at 304 too. Nice. So
this is what a good spread will do to you.
Yeah. That's amazing.
I can't fucking close this though.
How many days has it been?
We still have we can't sell till Thursday.
Till next Thursday?
This Thursday.
Oh, till tomorrow.
Yeah. Is that tomorrow?
Oh, that's fine.
Only if Tesla can hold.
Yeah, well, play his fucking bounce. Just kidding. I don't know.
I really want to. I can't even buy back and sell, which is ludicrous.
What is so? 888. I mean, I was really looking for some support here. So this is. Oh wait. I edit that so I don't get confused.
Look at this shit.
Age of Strike. Crazy.
This is the dumbest shit ever. I love it. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to figure out a way to control his gains by capping out the play, but I don't know how. Not for this one, because there's no 0.5 strikes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's literally no space for me to be like, all right, I'm out here. Yeah, Jesus, my pricing yesterday completely off.
What is it now?
Can't wait till it actually hits a 10 spread. Well, I mean, they're like
holy shit though. Yeah.
Good plan. 709. So the account went from over the last few days on this Tesla run.
Yeah.
The account went from 299 to 600. Well, it's at 667 right now. 704.
Damn.
Dude, I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yeah, man.
What'd you do last night?
I've been studying for the last 2 days. Dude, studying early just does me no good. Oh, fuck.
Really?
Yeah. Makes me anxious instead. Ooh, I kind of want to close the BAs now.
Why? It's going up? Down?
It's going up. I mean...
By a lot?
No, but it's like, it could bounce.
Our thing is 350.
Really
yeah.
No, we're fine.
It's never gonna hit 350. Oh my god, this went up and aged a lot.
Which one?
This NVIDIA.
Aged?
Yeah, aged well.
Like, oh really? Can I see?
Yeah.
Are these credit spreads? No, it's a debit spread. We're up 119% on it.
Yeah.
160 total. Cool. Why is this account still at 1800?
Because of this UNH.
Crazy.
UNH just like took out 250 essentially. All right, no, 60. So
173 total.
yeah, it's about to take out 190. So
how much is left?
Takes one bad play.
How much is left on it?
What's up?
So the worth is
25 left.
25 left.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Is UNH coming up? We could buy the sell back.
I mean, 305 technically is its all-time high, so if it can break that, or no, 306. So yeah. So if I guess it goes above 306.
Imagine if you bought the calls though, you'd be up 419%.
Can always imagine. Sold
the 3/7 Nvidias.
Oh, his previous ones?
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Pussy. Someone should think.
What?
Are you like pussy?
No, I said course he did.
I don't know how much you made on it though.
Wow, these got absolutely fucking crushed. From 90 to 60.
The puts?
On AMDs.
The Apple puts?
AMD calls.
How? Did AMD come down?
Yeah, a lot.
Nice.
From this 50,
771 on this account.
Yeah.
Bro, how do I close this shit?
You can't.
But I wanna.
But you can't.
Don't judge me.
Judgment calls. Oh wow, Amazon's doing it. Cool. Above 2175. I made this as major seller area, so above really this all-time high.
Or into that. I would say buy your calls into that play and then
75 level? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
because it's filling it, right?
No, it's not a gap fill. This is a seller's area. So
oh, I see.
That's what I did here.
I see.
It's a bit different than we're used to.
Quite so. All right.
Are you piecing?
Not yet. I'm chilling for a bit.
Oh, yeah. Usman likes Usman.
Huh?
Usman likes Usman.
Is that what he said?
No. He likes Amazon above 2175.
Oh yeah, this guy keeps telling me how much earlier he's gonna study for the next exam, and I don't care. I'm actually so surprised that the value of this is only worth 600. It should. I feel like it should be worth more, but because
so he bought it for 200 and now it went to 600.
280.
280. Yeah, it is actually less than I thought. Because he's in the money, for God's sakes. He still has 400
he's deep
left.
in the fucking money.
Yeah.
That's the part that's pissing me off about this play.
It's only until the end of the day, end of the week, that he'll
actually max
get it. Yeah. So if he got it for this week, he's in. He's good.
Oh, he's still telling me about how early he's gonna study. Yeah, okay, so there's really nothing we can do about that play, is there?
Which one?
The Tesla.
Not really, no.
Are you going to close UNH? Never mind, it's coming out.
UNH? Coming down.
Oh, it's going to fill that gap, probably.
Yeah. Got a time limit.
You might be able to recover some. Unless it just keeps going down, which would be fucking hilarious.
That would be amazing. Oh, Nvidia is above. What? How much is Nvidia going up? A lot. Wow.
Aren't you? You're in those. Still.
Yeah, we're in.
How much is up?
Like you saw.
I didn't look at it for some reason.
It was like $50 or $40. Wow, but another 20.
Cool. We need to start playing bigger.
Yeah. I did like this play a lot. That's actually where I made like the $9 yesterday on this.
Nice work. Hey, green is green. Have we been up for the last few days? Or the last week or something like that?
Yeah, well, we're in. Oh, we have to check our, because like Walmart, we put in 100.
Walmart's down, right?
Yeah,
we didn't make it.
We didn't make it. So yeah.
We put in 100. Oh, 50 on each side, right?
Yeah. Or we put like 40 on each side.
He traded some.
Who did?
Josh.
What'd he do?
Sold. Sold the 315s.
Wow, Disney is actually finally moving. God damn.
Dude, anytime I think about that, do you remember that those people at that, what was it? The Robert Herjavec thing?
Yeah.
Where
the Germans.
Yeah, no, not the Germans, despite them being fucking super angry and hilarious. I wonder if they're like bankrupt now. But no, they were like, I thought Disney was gonna go up. So what did I do? He brings out his ear, and everyone's like, we bought calls. Oh yeah, someone's here. Hello, I'm your only viewer. What are you guys talking about? Yo, what's up, dude? You don't have to message. You can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, right now we were talking about this conference that we went to, and there was like a bunch of people trying to sell their option course or whatever, and we thought it was really funny. But right now, I mean, what we're in right now is a Tesla spread. We've been in that since last Thursday, and so right now the Tesla play is up. By the way, we have to log into all the other positions on this tape computer, but that position is up like give or take like 100 something percent. So we're just talking about like how we can close it because there's certain restrictions on that specific account, so we can't like, get out of it per se. But so far the position's doing really well. We paid $280. Are you Tesla investors? Something like that. We're not long-term Tesla investors because Tesla's not. I'm not huge on Tesla for long-term holding right now. You know what I mean? Because Tesla's extremely volatile right now, so there's a lot of risk involved with holding something like that. In the long term, technically, I think over the like really long term, it'll be really good. But right now, my capital is worth more to me in cash, so I can actually do stuff with it, as opposed to just being held up in like a Roth IRA or something like that. I should be.
How much did you make on it?
How much are you in it right now? What's his name?
Martin.
Martin? How much are you in right now? We're waiting, Martin. No, I'm playing. But, we're in it. We're in options, though. We're not in long-term positions. I mean, it's like, for us to have a long-term position, we need to have, like, basically all, like, 30,000 just liquidated into some sort of, IRA or something like that. I have some money just put in an investment long-term account, but not like a ton.
Let's see.
I'm curious.
Maybe $1 million.
That'd be funny. It's like, why is there $1 million on this stream? 14K? Is that how much you're in for, or that's how much you made? I'm assuming that's how much you're in for, which is, that's good.
That's a pretty decent amount.
That's a solid amount. That means if you've been up for a little bit.
Made from 2K, Jesus.
Are these options? These are definitely options then. Yeah, I'm assuming they're options then. Let me take. I'm kind of curious about Tesla's long term now, so I'm gonna take a look at it.
SPY's looking healthy.
Yeah.
If Amazon can actually break above this 221.75, then yeah.
Amazon for the
but
break.
Honestly, I'm not.
Also, watch level 2 where the seller starts stepping in. Oh, okay. You got 5 times leverage. Okay. 2K. Leverage 5 times is 10K. So 100%. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, dude. I think like I said, I think Tesla is a good play. I just realized how much me being on this account is gonna fuck up your thing. But that's really good actually as far as like long-term investment. But don't, first of all, I wouldn't recommend ever over leveraging yourself on a play that could short you. But additionally, because you're up. Yeah, no, I've seen their thing. All of their videos are about like Tesla for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's the thing that has all. Yeah. I've actually
yeah.
seen it.
I've seen that. Yeah.
I like them. I like it, but I think they're extraordinarily like bullish on Tesla. You know what I mean? Like really, really, really Tesla bullish. So I'm more like Tesla. Like I said, Tesla is a really, 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 really good long-term hold. I think it's fantastic. I think even if it dips, like even if you buy it at 900 and it dips to like 300, just buy more because I think Tesla would be great in that sense. In the long term, it's an amazing trade, amazing stock, amazing company. But I think in the intraday, there's a lot to be made there if you know how to leverage appropriately. So you see the way Tesla moved. If you, instead of buying and holding Tesla over these last few days, which you could do and make way more money, but if you know how to time this stuff, you can make a ton and you can leverage more and risk less. That's the beauty of intraday trading. So there's like a combination of it, and I do like Tesla in the long term though. And as far as solving the money problem goes, me see what the most recent video was. I like their name. Here we go. Tesla. How many cars will Tesla sell? And dude, they're making a video almost every day on Tesla. It is pretty good.
This is looking good.
Which
for
is a short?
Till 900.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
The spread is not phenomenal anymore. Someone said they're all in on Tesla stock about 2 months ago. Or the solving the money problem guy, I don't know his name, is all in on Tesla. I'm thinking of doing 10 times leverage if it goes below 800 again.
Ooh,
for the bounce? Or 20 times. Yo, okay. I mean, we're not financial advisors, so we cannot tell you.
But
we can't tell you, but you got to be careful too, because you know if it drops too much, you're gonna get margin called, and then you're gonna get squeezed out, and that's gonna suck. So you know, because 20 times on every dollar, that's gonna be a little strong. No, I mean I've watched some of his videos. I think they're interesting. I think there are a few very key elements as far as company growth, in my opinion, that I think he doesn't necessarily like hit all the time. So I think it's like a combination thing. Like for example, this Tesla thing today, like if you think about it in terms of a technical way, Tesla was on a bullish pennant. But if you look back on during the last earnings, when was that? The one that we traded, because we traded in earnings and we had put in like $3K, and that turned into like $10K, and then the other $75 which turned into $1K. So a total of like 11,000 out of that position.
Yeah, we played that 400.
Yeah, but if we held it a little longer, it actually would have made more. But,
for sure.
We got another one. Yeah, I actually agree. Wait, he says what? 890.
I mean, for today.
For today, take a look at the levels right there.
Yeah, so I mean 900. This is all a whole gap.
Well, actually, let me see it.
You said 890. Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with 890 as well.
For sure.
I think that if it does come below, if it breaks 900, so it's gonna have to break 900 with kind of strong volume. And so watch this as well. Tesla Daryl.
Yeah, they're talking about their computer chip hardware that's like really
dude.
advanced.
Okay, if you actually so as far as Tesla software, look up a guy named Lex Friedman. He's an MIT. He's a postdoc, isn't he?
Something like that.
He's a postdoctorate student, and he's a lecturer at MIT. His focus is artificial intelligence. That's where he does most of his work. And one of the things that he was talking about is how far ahead Tesla's like self-driving software is like powerful. 890. Are you trading stock or options, Low Chase? But no, they were talking about how far advanced their autopilot software is compared to literally everything. And, you know, I 100% I agree. Tesla is far ahead of a lot of things. You do? Yeah, nice, dude. He's really good. That's a smart guy. I think as far as found him on Joe Rogan. Yeah. Stock. Okay. How much are you leveraging, Chase? I cannot fucking see. Yeah, Chase.
Wait, it's about to hit. Sorry, Nvidia's about to hit 310.
All time?
Yeah, we're in 315, so that's crazy.
You don't like Elon Musk? I have my doubts. I mean I like him in certain ways. He's there's a person who's a lot like him. He's an investor. His name is you guys should probably know of him if you're like really interested in investing. His name is Jim Simons. He's this. I want to make sure is his name Jim Simons? I'm pretty sure it's Jim Simons. Just give me 1 second. Let me check. Yeah. Okay. His name is Jim Simons. He's also an MIT professor. He went to Berkeley. I'm buying more around his.
Nvidia is looking good. I might trade this.
Yeah. But Jim Simons and Elon Musk are similar in this one aspect that Jim is an actually very brilliant person. Like he's a math major. He's extremely mathematically gifted, and he used that to kind of develop specific algorithms that they used to create their fund called called Renaissance, and that's how they built up upwards of 31%, I think, for from like 1980 to 2000. And Apple's doing well. Let me take a look at Apple. Is Apple on this board right here, or is it on the other one? AAPL.
Apple just did the full gap fill.
Oh shit! Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But on the intraday, it looks really not that great. Or on the daily.
On the daily, it's bouncing back.
Yeah, it's bouncing back to alt ATH, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that? 327.85. All right, we still got some ways to go on Apple. Apple surprisingly does not move as hard as it should, given the cost of its stock.
Yeah.
But Jim Simons and Elon Musk are very good at recruiting. They're extremely good at finding talent that works very well collectively and very holistic vision. They're amazing at it. And that's something that makes them extraordinarily effective. And I really like that about both of them. Elon Musk is an engineer, and while he does, a lot of the things, he's not necessarily Tesla wasn't his company. And if you guys have read the book, Ashley Vance, written by Ashley Vance, called Elon Musk's something Space X.
Yeah,
it's really fascinating about the character of Elon Musk and how he is and stuff like that. It's really good. It's a very well written book. Is that Z?
Yeah.
Dude, I told you it was gonna fill. Shit, I hate my life.
It's too costly right now.
How much of the? Can you check those options for me, please? No, just check them here because I want to see what happened to them. I can't read them from over here.
Apparently not too much. 29%, 32%.
I remember what they were looking at earlier. Hold on. So the 54s, no, they're up. They were 200 earlier, so they're 330 now. So yeah, they went up over 100. They went up 130.
50%, yeah.
Yeah, definitely check out Jim Simons. He's a really smart guy. He's regarded as one of the smartest billionaires, if not the smartest billionaire. So that's an interesting thing. And I mean, it makes sense. He's purely, as far as most things are concerned, he is an academic. Okay, ghetto spread on Nvidia, 320s.
Nice.
Is that what you're gonna do?
No.
Wait, you're in those already, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I highly recommend checking out Jim Simons. Yeah, but that's pretty awesome. As far as, I don't know, I think Nvidia is probably gonna keep sliding up.
Yeah,
so watch for
this.
So I guess watch for the melt up at 310 maybe?
310 right now.
But I don't think you're gonna see a breakout. I think you're just gonna see continuous riding. Bruh, I bought 14 and sold at 12 a while ago. Nvidia?
Oh, when it was priced stock at 14? Oh my gosh.
Which one? Nvidia? When it was priced at 12?
When it was $14.
Bro, that is actually the worst.
Yeah. Good volume on this 310 breakout.
If it helps, you're not supposed to be able to predict anything. You're just supposed to be able to think fundamentally and then long term, right? No one expected AMD to go from $15 to $33, right? But then the tank out after Intel said that they were doing well. Yeah, there you go. Where's this F? Even AMD, man. AMD, no one expected AMD to do that, right? They kept announcing, hey, everything's going well, we're doing it. Intel didn't say a word, and then as soon as Intel said, yeah, we're doing fine, we're on track, and AMD tanked. I don't know if you remember that. Back when it went from so it hit 12 to 14, and then 14 back down, and then from there it went to 15, and then it hit 33, basically after a full run up. And that happened in August of 2018. So that was a very good year for AMD. And they kind of held up ever since, right? What are they at now? 50?
58.
58? Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Because especially the Ryzen, you could have looked at Ryzen Like
AMD, not oh yeah, okay, all right. Nvidia at all? Okay. Wait, what? Were you referencing Nvidia?
No, we were talking about AMD.
Okay. Okay, breakout.
What's the volume?
I'm waiting.
What do you think? I sold out because the CEO said they weren't doing well. Yep, that's the one. I remember that. Lisa Su is a very good. She's a very like smart woman. So I think, following her is like, it'll never hurt you. That volume looks really good.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have your options set up already?
Yeah, this.
430s.
Yeah.
Okay. This is ATH, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means you're gonna have to watch.
Right.
You're gonna read the tape for this.
Wait for this.
All right, so we're probably gonna enter Nvidia. I'm gonna have to leave soon because I have an exam soon, but I'll be back afterwards. What are we in? Apparently we're in Roku's.
Yeah, we're selling the puts on Roku.
Okay, so we're long side Roku, short side BA. Is BA down? Where is BA? Yeah, okay, we're short side BA in Walmart and in the TLTs. And Tesla. We're in Tesla. So our Teslas are up like 100-something%. If it holds above a certain level, I think we're going to be fine. All right, so we're in Nvidia right now.
Right.
So watch.
Did I pay too much? This thing isn't going up.
You're not paying too much. Just read the tape. Just focus on the stock for now. Also, don't get like freaked out on these drops. Watch your levels here. So right here, put it right there. Yeah, that's your level. You're gonna watch 309.47. So watch. See that spread right there where it says 309.41 on the tape.
Okay.
Watch that. No, we're not really looking at Neo. Neo actually recovered really well though. Remember when it was at like 2 and everyone's like double bottom on that?
Yeah.
Neo's got a little bit of time before they start really taking off in any like valuable way. I feel like. There you go.
This is a seesaw right now. It's really back and forth.
Yeah. So right now we're intraday trading this. Are you getting out then?
The tape doesn't look too strong right now, but I'll just execute on this 309.50 level.
Neo's up 6%. Yeah, they are. Jesus. Where are they at the bottom at? 388. It's pretty good. The tape looks okay. It's not great right now.
Okay, that's good. We can get above it. Right now, it's not even... The asks aren't even going above 310.
Yeah, I know. That's concerning. But there's a lot of orders here at this... there's a lot of selling orders at 310. So it's only if it fills.
Here, it's a little good buying, but...
I think people are taking profits. So I'd say watch this one right now.
Yeah.
Alright, the thing is, I think if it tanks below your thing, it's going to tank really hard. I wouldn't necessarily sell just yet.
Okay.
How much was that?
That's $30.
25.
Yeah, 25.
That was a little premature, I think, as far as the selling goes.
Okay. Should I get back in then?
I don't know. I mean, now that you're out, but let's see.
I mean, 309.50 was the level, so...
Take the 15 on this. This is a 15 or the 5?
The
right?
5. Yeah.
Try the 15. It gives you a lot better because you already have... The 5 is telling you already what this is telling you. So look at this relative to this. So now this makes a little bit more sense as to where it came down. The supports are coming down under this thing. Does this look good in a long term? Yeah, it looks fucking fine in a long term. But in the 5 minute, it looks like a squeeze. So that's what you want to pay attention to, because that's what's gonna, I think, help you keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So the 5 minute psyched me out too, because I thought that was the 15. I was like, oh god, that looks terrible. but you're getting too much fucking information here. You don't need this. Because you already have the 1 minute, which tells you everything. Everything that the 5 minute does. So here, see, now this doesn't look as good because the 15-minute candle just formed.
Yeah.
And so, right? Yeah, the 15-minute just formed. So depending on how this candle goes, then you can actually figure out a proper move. But I would say 1 and 15 is really the best way to like view it because 1 has a longer term, like extrapolation.
15 does.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Neo is up so much today though. They went from 388 as a bottom, and they were already up 2% to start. So they closed 3.
They've been gapping up a lot. I've been watching them. Sometimes.
Yo, Martin, why is Neo up so much today? Do you know? Is Chase?
I think they might be a good
swing.
Yeah, because EVs in China are becoming mandatory.
They are?
Yeah.
I feel like that was an amazing thing to play on.
Yeah.
All right. I am gonna go because I need to go take this exam. But you guys have fun. They're still there. They're still here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, talk to them. They might be able to tell you what to look at because Neo's not a bad thing to look at.
Like trading it?
Yeah, not at this moment, but eventually. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like Baba being a good short area.
From the coronavirus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Baba's moving like SPY because it's,
Loche said good luck on your exam.
Appreciate it, man.
Which exam?
It's for I'm an electrical engineer, so it's my engineering exams. Yeah, long Neo is great. I agree with you actually.
Yeah.
I think that shit'll hit. I think that shit's gonna hit like Tesla, honestly.
Yeah, because like in China, there are some cities that make you use an EV.
Shanghai.
If you have you need a license to get use a gas powered
combustion engine, yeah.
Yeah, so that's around 10K, and so they're making it mandatory there.
The VIX is shooting up right now, and SPY's getting rejected. UNH is kind of holding. Get an A and work for Tesla. Bro,
I'll give you the insider information.
Yeah, for real. I'll hit you guys back up with what we're building and stuff like that. Wow, I just recorded like insider information here. Like, this is enough for the SEC to just get me. All right, you guys have fun. I'll be back in a bit.
When?
You talking now?
2 hours?
A couple hours.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't. That's the thing. So Shanghai has that restriction. You can only do it with special permits. You can own but I thought that was like government officials or something, like specific people, like military can only have gas powered.
Oh.
Alright, yeah. Alright, be smart, be good, come up with good plays. Teach them how to trade options, because I don't think they know.
Yeah, options is pretty much stocks on drugs. It's cocaine. Because this thing moves. I mean, I can show you. You guys probably know the percentages here. But today it's just 100%. You can't get that in one day from, well, maybe Tesla. But you see 100%ers on a lot of stocks, not just Tesla. Like Nvidia. The thing that I just traded today, they're up 300, 400%, even more so than Tesla. So technically, if you could play this, then you don't even need Tesla to move. But I played it wrong. I played it from 655 to 658. So, yeah. Yeah. So me and my friend here that just left, we've been doing options for like, I think now it's going about 2 years now. So we've definitely gone through our fair share of ups and downs, mostly downs, but now we're finally kind of getting the grasp of things. What are you trading with 400%? So actually, we're in some NVIDIA calls. Yesterday, I had made a debit spread, which pretty much means, at least in options terms, that, well, I pretty much did it. It's like playing the actual stock, but in options, in the form of options. So, because options are very, very like you need to be completely right in the sense of both the number, like what number the stock is going to hit, as well as time. Because I can be right on the number, but if I'm not right on the time, then I lose. Like there's a time decay here, and so I got a week out, some 315, 310, and 315 strikes. So it's right on it, and it's looking very good. And so I invested. Yeah, can I explain options versus? I'll try. I'll try my best, man. Um, so for example, the advantage of options right now. So options is like a coupon, for example. You have coupons, right? Some coupons give you like 20% off. Um, some coupons give you 20% off, but they expire at a certain day, right? They expire, let's say, December 31st of 2020, right? That's a pretty long term coupon, but some coupons expire next month. And so options are like coupons in which the reason they're used is for bigger companies that are leveraging like $1 million. They want to protect their positions. So pretty much what an option does is that it's a contract between you and someone else, right? It's a contract saying that you know, you're gonna either sell me this stock, let's say Nvidia, for $307.5, and you're gonna sell me 100 shares of them. Each contract is worth 100 shares. And so, how does this provide protection for bigger corporations? It protects them because if the stock goes down, then they have already, and assuming that they have already bought this contract, this 307.5, then they're still able to cash out on this coupon per se, and get. It's almost like shorting, right? It's how shorting works. So you're gonna borrow. You're essentially borrowing shares from somewhere else, taking the profit difference once you sell it right back in the market, and then that's how it works. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, so options, they're almost like coupons. They expire on a certain day, and they can give you a stock on discount essentially. So yeah, so they give you the stock on discount if you're right, right? And so the only coupons that actually have values, because you can buy how. So options is kind. What's driving the market? So technically, what an option is, I mean, they're classified under financial derivative. So that's their technical term. It's a financial derivative. What does that mean? It's being derived from the stock, right? It's a derivative from the stock. So the stocks are being driven by people, supply and demands, things like that. But the supply and demand within stocks, I mean, within options, is completely different. Actually, you could say it. I'm sure there's a statistic out there. I heard this like 2 years ago that the amount of people trading options is much bigger than the amount of people trading stocks. It's like there's a bigger population here. So let me show you examples. There's volume and open interest. So volume is the number of stock, some number of number of people trading this option, right? Actually changing hands. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, I'm back. So yeah, so this is the volume. and this is the amount of people who are the amount of contracts being traded today. This is the open interest, showing you the amount of people holding the contract. And so this is telling you your actual volume of the actual option market. And so you have all these different amount of strikes. You have strikes at different prices, right? But you have different, let's say that you have a different amount of volume per every strike. And so when you choose your options, you really want to be wary of, how many people are actually in the option, because there comes a problem of liquidity, right? Let's say you buy an option and you're the only one in that option, like someone sold it to you and you're the only one buying that option. Let's say you hit the money. You're right on the actual prediction. Then what happens is that if there aren't enough people, then you probably won't be able to sell it at a really reasonable price that you wanted it to be sold at. So there is a question of supply and demand here. So you have to choose before you get into options. You have to choose the right option per se, and actually be able to sell it to someone. So you need the right amount of volume. Definitely, and it differs for every stock. So for NVIDIA, you have about 1,000 people in here, which is a very healthy amount of people to actually trade with. But let's say for SPCE, which is a new stock, there's one here and one here. There's 1,000 here, but there's 100 here, right? But this is a pretty good one actually. There's 1,000 people holding this, and there's 129 who have traded it today, and so on and so forth. So volume differs per stock, obviously, but it differs even more for options. So yeah. Options also, if I'm doing it this like in Explain Like I'm 5, it also has something called the Greeks. So the Greeks are delta, gamma, theta, vega. These all determine how hard the option will move. And so, you look at these numbers and you're confused. So I'll probably give you, so this delta is what you really have to, apart from every single, every single component of the option, you want to really keep track of the delta, because if you're holding an option, then you need to know, what component of the option will take away from the amount that you're investing in. So like I said, options expire. So this option at 34 is going to expire in 2 days. But this option, still at 34, the same strike, will expire in March of 6th. Now the difference between these two options is literally the price. This is 200 few. I'm sorry. I would ask you what you're confused on, but I'm sure it's probably everything, because this is just completely new. So first I would definitely advise you to don't even put real money into this yet. If you're going to experiment with options, do it paper trading, for sure. Because me and my friend who had first started, we had invested like $1,000 in one option. Well, actually, I had invested I think around $600 in one option right when I first started out, which is terrible risk management. And I thought that it was sort of like a stock where it wouldn't expire, but I didn't even know that it expired in like the next day or the next few days. And so I seen my account go down from like 900 to 500 to 400, so on and so forth. So this time decay is really something that you have to keep track of. And so yeah, so today I tried, let me sort of analyze my trade, what I was thinking. I was thinking above 310, maybe to 312.50 would be a good sort of scalp trade, but I definitely got rejected right here, and I got out at this point. And now the thing that I had bought, for example, right? I had bought in this is my active trader. I had bought in this contract for about $460, which I totally misplayed that, and I had sold it for 440. But the same contract is now at 380, If we think of this in percentage terms, this thing went down $60 from force. I mean, from my point, it has gone down $80. So $80 of 460. That's around like, that's like 8/40. That's like 20%, 25%. So that's in like a span of some 20 minutes. So crazy percentage moves for sure. And if you can get the grasp of it, I mean, you're set. This is Tesla right now. It's it completely bounced back from this 900 point. Now it's at 921, but it's looking very choppy. I'm going to take a look at the overall market. We got Apple. We have Amazon. Has Amazon broken out? Kind of. Not really. Have I gotten the grasp of it? I think this past few months, let's say, I think the last 2 months have been very, very, very good for me in terms of learning. I think I've gotten the grasp of it. Overall, my trend has been solid upwards. And is this my job? Dude, I really want this to be my job. See, well, I'm still in college as well, so yeah. I would like this to be my job, so I'm trying to do my best to learn it as well as I can. Yeah, options are it's a tough thing to grasp. There are some concepts that have only fully sunken in after thinking about it for like weeks and weeks. Have I been doing this for 2 years? Technically, yes. Technically, since February of 2019? Was that last year? No, 2018. February of 2018, that's when I first got into stocks in general. Options probably like a year and a half ago. So yeah, around 2 years, I guess. Two years is a long time now that I think about it. AMD looks very... Oh, there's some good volume right here. If this also could be good volume above 350, I would like that. I mean, 50 at 50. So I'm going to... Let me just pull up the option chain for you to set an example. So I'm going to look at the volume. I don't really need to look at the theta because I'm not holding this. This is a scalp, so I'm just going to be in and out in the span of like 5 minutes, right? But these have a lot of good volume in it. This especially, this has 27,000 people holding it, and that's the 60 calls. And that makes sense because that's sort of an even psychological number. But I want to be closer in the money because there are certain qualities that are of options that are closer in the money. They have a better movement, essentially. They move harder if you're right about to be, in the money. So these have a decent amount of volume. I'm going to put it on number 2. This has good ascending candles. So I'm looking at this, the buyers are holding at 80 and the sellers are 81. So it's pretty solid, but I'm looking at some red right here, but some good prying pressure here at 38 and 39. Oh wow, it's jumping 41, 42. I might want to scale in on this. So I got filled at 84, looking for a scale in above 58.50. Probably gonna size in. So this thing is wavering about 82, 84. So what about you, Martin? Have you been doing this for a while? Or just investing? The volume definitely decreased on this one candle. But on the 15-minute, it looks like it could be a strong trend. Tesla apparently might be breaking out of this 930 zone. We're alert out above. Alert me and AMD still looking good. So I want to look at this spot, this 58.50 level, and see if buyers can step in. But my general stop loss is 58.33. My option has gone from 84 to 87, which is $3 decent. But I'm looking for some major buying pressure. I want to size in this spot. As expected, there should be some sellers here, but okay, there's some buying here. Some stops are probably going to be executed on here. Tesla is already breaking above this 930 level, but I'm not going to switch over. You've been following for Tesla for quite a while, but I discovered the stock market about 5 months ago. Okay, cool. Cool. Stock market 5 months ago. Yeah, that's a pretty decent amount of time. Yeah, looks good. I think you've been looking at the stocks. You already made your first decent amount of money, and that's really good. I'm not going to discount your information and everything that you learned from all these YouTube channels and like doing your due diligence and researching about Tesla and stuff. But take it easy on the 10x and 20x leverage for sure, because this is your first step into the market. So as you get more situated in it, then you can actually size up and play big. But I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my own advice, though. So this 940 level is a major rejection point. That's good. That's good. Yeah, small amounts, good. Um, yeah, just like ease it in. You started with 2K, right? You should still use around 2K or like 1K at least. Um, so yeah, use the amount that you've been comfortable working with. Yeah, and then you can, once you've hitting your good few streaks and you're confident in your investing ability, do what you gotta do, size in, and you'll be good. So this 940 level was a definite resistance point some 2 weeks ago, so it looks like it's respecting it now. AMD looks to have completely gotten rejected, but we're looking for buyers here at this 58.25 level. eToro. Oh, not the sticker. Tesla. I actually had never heard of eToro. Let's see. eToro is a social trading and multi-asset brokerage company that okay, so as an actual brokerage company. Yeah, actually I've never heard of eToro. I don't know how they work and how good they are as a brokerage. But I've had as a young guy, I got attracted to Robinhood, but Robinhood is a pretty bad broker. They have bad fills, but if you want some long-term swings and stuff, you can do it for free at Robinhood. eToro, I don't know much about, but TD, the thing that I'm using right now, I think is a solid. It's a very solid platform. I'm thinking of a bounce at this 925 level. If I can see the candle on it and at that level buyers step in, then that would be good. AMD looking good above 8.4. There are limits to what I can use to. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess I haven't really thought of my benefits of being like an American citizen. Yeah, I can use a lot of brokers that are available, so that's really dope. I like AMD a lot right now. If I can see this volume pick up, that'd be good. So there are limits to what you can use to trade, right? So what does that actually mean? Does that mean that can you trade options with eToro? Or is it just stocks? And like, does that mean you're restricted? You can't short stocks? Is that also a thing that you can't do? So, I think, yeah, given that you need some leeway into actually getting your fingers wet. some good volume again on this candle. Big move up. If I can look for buyers actually coming in here, I'm going to size it. Nice. Net position is 9. Looking at the price action here. Looking at some major selling here. Give me 1 second, Martin. I'm still in this trade, so I'm kind of managing my emotions right now. I'm looking at the price action right here. It's looking a little bit weak. I think this 40 level is my exit point, but yeah, this doesn't look strong. LK. So I think LK has been, it's luck in coffee. And so Luckin Coffee has been really, really boosting up in terms of just their overall brand. I haven't been tracking its stock though, so I'm not really sure. But I do know that when it IPO'd, it was really strong. Same thing for actually. Have you seen Beyond? Beyond has been looking very good too. Yeah, Beyond Meat. Terrible set of trades. You just saw Mark Rober's video with Bill Gates. Could be a gold mine. Yeah, dude. I saw that too. That was pretty amazing. Yeah, Beyond Meat has been. Yeah, Impossible Burger is not public. Impossible Burger is not public, which is one of the reasons why Beyond Meat has been going up. In a sense, because none of its competitors have gone public yet. The moment it does, the interest will be split. But as of right now, Beyond Meat is really the only one that wow. Beyond Meat is really the only one that is gaining all the interest, is attracting all the interest. Yeah, I think Beyond won't entirely drop. I think it'll just suffer a mild drop though. Yeah. But obviously Beyond Meat has attained and created its own sort of brand, so it's strong. So AMD is taking off. I made a terrible set of trades between here and here, and yeah, if I had help, I'd be okay. So I want to no, I don't mostly trade AMD. It's just looking good for opportunities, and I do want to kind of go over my trades just now. So I bought in one at 84, which I was comfortable holding. But I had bought in two. I had bought in, essentially I sized up 4 and 4 at once, which was not my intention, right? My first mistake was I sized up too quickly. I sized up. I used 4 contracts, while I should have used around 2. Increase my position gradually. Because with every breakout, you saw here that there's a fake out, so you want to sell at these tops. It's not a complete, solid uptrend. And so that's something you have to consider while trading. You can't really just go on one pop. I mean, you have to be really skilled to do that. So, but I saw that this breakout above 58.50 is definitely possible. So I got on here, sold out. I didn't even sell out. I actually bought more here and then sold out around here, because my average entry was like, it went from 83 to 91, and now I was down like $40 and I couldn't take that, right? Now, if I had followed my plan of this 58.40 level, then I would be okay. But the thing is, I was in too deep, at least in terms of how much I was leveraging, and so I wasn't comfortable with that. So that is another thing. So I didn't follow my plan. I sized up way too quickly. Therefore, I lost on this overall trade. So yeah, definitely rip. Down like on AMD only 73. I mean, I've had worse days, but definitely not used to this. Used to trading, bigger sizes, because I've been trying to increase my size. I've been only using like 300, but this time I think I leveraged around 900. So I wasn't able to keep my emotions in check in terms of looking at my profit loss. And I didn't follow my plan of, exiting at this 58.40, because there was immediate selling, right? And then immediately buying. So the 75 level was something I definitely would have respected and gone out of. I mean, that was a plan, 50 to 75. So, this is what happens when you kind of react on emotion in the short term. In the long term, looking at this 15-minute, it looks pretty strong. But if you want to really scalp properly, you have to look at sort of every candle. But the best thing a trader can do is, take the hits, move on. Yeah, this was now while I was talking with you. So I've never actually, we don't have a lot of viewers. And so I was kind of split-minded in terms of trading. So that's new to me, but definitely something I need to get used to if I'm going to, have more people talk to me. I mean, it was very nice talking to someone. We don't usually have that, so it's kind of cool to see our channel growing. We're really small. But yeah, I'll show you. This was around, so I was trying to scale in at 720. I did scaled in too hard at 731 and 735. So that was 735 around here and 731 right here. So yeah. No, you're good, man. You're good, man. You didn't distract me. It's just it was also, this chart is literally very choppy. So it doesn't make sense for me to react on the 1 minute chart, but it does make sense for me to, if I want this string, and if you look at this overall trend, it's strong. So why don't you just hold that? So, you'll be fine if you hold this, but I don't really want it to go through all of this, which is my idea. But I think I'm gonna take a break from AMD. Right now it's 7:46, so I have about an hour left before I stop trading because I've got class soon too. I've got Amazon here. Looks like a very good setup in terms of a pop, but it also looks very choppy. So I want to look at SPY in tandem with Amazon and figure out. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's look at the daily chart here. So yeah, this thing, oh my gosh. Wow. This moved a lot. 27 to 41, 51. Yeah, it is moving up. It has its sort of resistance or previous resistance right here at this 40 level. Now it's above that. And it is looking strong. It's about to break this open again. So yeah, 41.84. Yeah, this looks like a really strong uptrend, honestly. Yesterday was monster in terms of that move, 37 to 40 essentially. At 2% now, almost 3. Yeah. If I look at this from here to here, 4%. Wow. Yeah. 2%, almost 3. I'm assuming you probably got it on this 40 level, 40, 50, something around there. That's a solid move, man. Hey, thanks, Martin. I love to have new people on. I'm glad I could provide some value to you, hopefully. And yeah, it was fun for me too. Definitely haven't done this ever before. You're pretty much the first one I've really talked to in over like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. We stream every day, so if you want to talk to us again, we'll probably be there. Though we also have class, so maybe. But yeah, we'll pretty much be here every day. Thanks again, Martin. It's cool that It's cool that that's so weird. Like you're Norwegian. I'm assuming in Norway. And that's really cool that I can talk to someone across the world. I mean, we're on the internet, but it's just weird to me that to internalize that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, glad I could be there. Tesla, yeah. I mean, for Tesla, at least in the intraday level, this has been a rejection point. Um, if you're still on here, I'll show you what happened when this happened last time. So let me go on the 5 minute. So time frame 15 days. So yeah, this monster run up, right? I had traded this. I was trading this day, but the thing is, I was trading on Robinhood. And Robinhood, especially in the morning, especially with this monster move, it takes a little bit of time to refresh. Cool. So, yeah, Robinhood takes a little bit of time to refresh. So, for example, when I went on Robinhood, on their interface, it has their option chain, right? It gives you all these strikes, but all these numbers are moving very unnaturally. There's a natural movement, like, if a stock goes up, the call side should go up. But this wasn't the case. These things were staying stagnant. And that kind of makes sense because this was just the previous day it was at 780, the next day it opened at 870, about $100 up. And so these option chains need a little bit of time to refresh and actually give you the proper premium value. And it's at these points that the market makers and other people can get improperly filled or get a bad fill, or you can get lucky. But in this case, what happened is I waited around like 5-10 minutes, waited for this 900 break, and I got executed in Robinhood, right? I traded one contract of like $500, and I was watching this, but it never told me that it never showed me my position, if you know what I mean. Like, the only thing on Robinhood you can trust is your history. And in my history, it's that I got filled and that I was in the trade. But on my overall account, like on the overall dashboard, it didn't show me anything. It just showed me wacky numbers going up and down, my whole account value going up and down with no Tesla position. So I got in at 900, saw this thing go up to 940, then it went back down to 892, and I had to sell it for like a $50 loss, because it was only then, at this point, 10 minutes later, 10 minutes after I had executed on my trade, that I could actually sell it, that it refreshed properly. And so it's things like that where I'd missed out on $500, pretty much 100% on 5 minutes, that really aggravated me. And it's happened more often than not, that I get screwed by a broker. They didn't scam me per se. I mean, I can say that they scam me, but it's really, they will literally take no liabilities whatsoever. I mean, they're advertising free trading, so there has to be some drawbacks from that, and that's the drawback. It's literally, you can't really get executed as quickly and as properly as you want. So in a way I did, and then in a way I didn't. I feel scammed for sure, so I'm not using their broker, at least for like I'm using TD. This is still very good in terms of execution, but I'm not going to use the same like short interval trading for Robinhood. I'm just going to do like swings and stuff. Amazon is looking strong. SPY is looking strong. eToro held the market for 2 minutes a week ago before opening. Wow, that's a really short period for eToro. What do you mean by held the market? Like, are they being traded on the market? Because I can't see their ticker. But they're a brokerage as far as I know. And so as a brokerage, if they're only open for 2 minutes, that's kind of crazy. It's crazy short. So if I'm going to properly play this sort of market, I would play, buying the dips. Oh, they opened 2 minutes after they were, yeah. Yeah, it's, you don't really want to execute 2 minutes into market, but, because like all sorts of volatility could happen in 2 minutes, but as for everyone, for people trying to sell out of their positions at open, yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't really see anything. I think I need to go to the bathroom. Oh, you're going. You're going. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's been real for sure. Thanks, Martin, for coming on. I'll probably see you hopefully, or you'll come on later, hopefully. Yeah, it's been real. It's been good. Have a good day. Don't know what time it is there, but if you're in Europe, oh yeah, you're probably it's probably like 12 right now. Oh shit, wait. Yeah, European markets close around this time, so it's probably afternoon. I'll have to check. Probably like 5 or 6. Anyway, yeah. I'll see you, Martin. Thanks for coming on. Nice. Careful. I see myself pushing it a little bit. Looking for a bounce here. Got it at 505. Should have waited, for sure. Looking for buyers here. I can't really predict it. Why did I fucking do that? This is a terrible entry. Above 940 I'm in. So I'm gonna take a bathroom break, but I think I'm catching myself do a few things. Okay, guys, I'm back. And I feel better. But what I really want to do is go over what I was planning to do. This 1100 call. I want to send this to a quick chart, detach. So what I wanted to do was, because I got in at 505 on this break, but on the second one, this is trading at 404, then 479. So I was looking for a $40 increase. Risking 400, essentially 500 at 10%. So that was actually, it's an okay if I could have done the bounce here. So the idea is to let for this to consolidate, let this go down, then back up, then consolidate green. Then I would have gone here, above here, seen the price action here and gone down, hopefully. But I think I'm actually feeling better. I'm feeling better, I'm not in a funk, and I'm actually one with the market right now. Nvidia looks good, actually, if the volume can pick up again at this 312 mark. Tesla I set an alert for. Z, AMD, of course. Beyond. Roku, nice. Nugget, QCOM, LED, MTD, Shop, Apple, looking strong, JPM, back, Disney, looking strong, UNH, above this 305.9, create alert out above, okay. Hello? Man, this input is so crazy.